Guys, huddle up. We're gonna run 35 for a while. Let's go! Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. Don't forget, meet in the film room at noon.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. And Kenny, part of the early season is about making adjustments. For some, it's new personnel. For others, it's getting situated in a new city and a new arena. Tell us a little bit about that process.
Well, you know, players and coaches have been together for a while. They have the huge advantage because they know what to expect and they know the process.
I've gone through large changes in my career. Each day you just try to get a little better as a team, and you hope by the end it works out.
Joining us courtside, a guy who's always in mid-season form, Kevin Harlan.
Nice, Ernie, nice.
Nothing goes together like the Heat and Miami as we get ready for an interconference contest here at the American Airlines Arena. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And right now, the Rockets, they'd like to start this road trip off on a positive note. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And you know, Houston, it has taken no time for them to come together as a team. I mean, no time. There wasn't much being said about them preseason, but now everybody's got them in their radar.
Well, they couldn't have asked for a better start to their campaign. I mean, give credit to the coaching staff for customizing a game plan and system suited to the talent.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Howard is out there with Beasley, and it's King at the point.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Kicks it to Bosh. Passes it to Day. To the left wing. Dragic against King. Unloads from 13. No good from Dragic. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. King with it. Wade picks him up. And it's Beasley, that time in the assist by Freak. Beasley's got his first 3 points of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He said their scouting report is really all about how to handle Dwight Howard. Obviously a tremendously impactful player at both ends of the court. Coach said, offensively, we always need to know where he is. Defensively, it's always about doing your work early, trying to hold your ground and deny him prime position inside. Sounds like a good plan, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Stoudemire setting the pick for Wade. Dragic with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Now, here's Dragic. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
And here is King after the 3 moments ago from Luol Deng. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Wade on the wing. Bosh, no one around him. And again, Miami with the triple.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
From deep three-point range, King, that's good. King's got his third basket of the night. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Stoudemire. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He can't get the first one. And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. And he's good on the second. And so here is Houston. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Now here's Dragic. Following the miss by Freak. Misses the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
No good. Wade with the defensive effort. Miami's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points flung up from outside here in the first. Outside Bosch. Dragic against King. No good from Dragic. Rockets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here's Wade. He had 25 points in the win against the Clippers.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
Now Harden, following the miss by Chris Bosh from deep. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Harden. And 12 points for Freak.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Humphries has checked in for Stoudemire. So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Clippers.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Houston. King in at point guard. He's out there with Harden. Beasley out there with Howard. And it's Capella in at the 4 slot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies, boy, he was tremendous. He ended with 26 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. This was just the latest in what has been a string of strong performances from him. Will we witness one tonight, guys?
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know, it was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Luol Deng is checked in for Winslow. Now, here's Richardson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Stoudemire dishes to Richardson. Another shot. Got a hand on it. Richardson against King. It's Beasley on the wing. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Assist goes to
Beasley's got 5.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Now here's Deng. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Bosch sets the pick for Wade. no luck. And it's Houston the other way. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
An East-West showdown, only one of 2 games between these squads.
And because of that, the time is now to seize control of the matchup. We'll see who strikes first.
Ball stolen. Wade against King. From deep. It's hauled in by Luol Deng. The Heat trail by 15. Richardson kicks to Stoudemire to halt the run, and there's Deng. That's good on the assist by Stoudemire. And it's 8 points for Luol Deng.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part. And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Rockets.
Thank you, Kevin.
Okay, guys, tremendous work in the first half. These fans haven't had a thing to cheer about. Let's talk about how to keep it going. We are firing on all cylinders. I couldn't be happier. Defense, offense, you name it. We've done it. Tremendous performance from all of you. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. And let me...
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player today. Really on point.
Quite honestly, it's been a pleasant surprise for him. You know, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters, guys.
Deng and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Stoudemire in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. King with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And he finishes the break with the lay-in. Harden's got his first bucket of the night.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Wade passes to Stoudemire. Back to Wade. Shot clock at 6. The dish now to Stoudemire. The Heat need to get a shot off. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. And it's King with the rebound. King's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. From deep three-point range, and it's Miami with the rebound. Wade, right side. Stoudemire dishes to Wade. Shoots off the screen, tries from 10. Miami no good on that time either. Houston leading by 17. King. It's hauled in by the Heat. Deng's got his 3rd rebound on the night. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Bosh, a screen on Ariza. Wade drives in. Pass to Bosh. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Heat shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
It's been a solid outing for Bosh. He has 8 points and also a block shot.
Both free throws good from Bosh. We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. The Rockets, number 1.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Deng kicks to Dragic. King with the steal. And he converts the layup. King's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Timeout. Start it.
Okay, Miami. Now coming on the court are your
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Deng. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Dragic against King. Stoudemire, the screen. Outside Dragic. Deng kicks to Bosch. Miami no good on that time either.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Fires the three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got his 4th rebound in this one. Stoudemire against Howard. Stoudemire kicks to Dragic. And the jam by Stoudemire.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
King. But they'll get another chance. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Heat trail by 17.